was a very emotional third day after volunteers spent all day yesterday searching for Braylon. They were back here around 8:30 this morning, and they said they will be here until they find him. TPD and the FBI are offering a $5,000 reward to anyone with information leading to Braylon's recovery. Braylon is nonverbal and has autism. He was last seen wearing a red and white Mickey Mouse shirt. Now, a large search effort is wrapping up right now below this bridge between Airport and Arlington. Police and volunteers have been canvassing the wooden area underneath here for about 2 hours. We'll have more on this search effort tonight at 11. Today marked day 6 of the search for Braylon Noble. Volunteers have been parked at this white gazebo for the past 6 days looking for him. And now Toledo police believe they have recovered his body just feet away from where we've been standing this whole time. And this message here says autism speaks loud. It's one of the many people are leaving behind to recognize Braylon's autism. Many of these protesters are union workers, and they're stationed directly across from the runway, hoping that when President Trump lands in Air Force One, he'll catch a glimpse of all of the inflatables they have set up. And this rally was organized by Justice and Equality Toledo, or JET, and they're demanding justice for Victor Jail Jr., who was not under arrest but was fired at over 20 times by 2 Oregon police officers. In honor of United Way's Days of Caring, marathon workers are taking a swing at a new line of work, all for a good cause. Yeah, Aaron, compared to this time last year, the number of people shot and homicides are both up over 50% in Toledo, and now officers are hoping to reduce crime this weekend with Project Red Zone. Toledo police are cracking down this Labor Day weekend after a recent spike in violent crimes across the city.
Our homicides are up 68% from the same time last year. Our people shot are up 54% from the same time last year.
ATF, the DEA, FBI, and U.S. Marshals are teaming up with TPD officers for the long weekend to enforce Project Red Zone. Anyone who is found carrying a firearm and is prohibited to do so faces federal prison time.
It's not going to be down the street in Lorain County, Ohio. You're going to be in Yazoo City, Mississippi, or somewhere out in California. That's where federal prisons are. They're not down the street.
Officers say there is no immediate threat to the city, but past trends lead officials to believe that this can be another bloody holiday weekend.
We want to make sure that people who live in Toledo, who work peacefully in Toledo, who reside in Toledo, and who want to celebrate this weekend can do so without any fear of gunfire or other violence.
While the department plans to have more uniform and undercover officers on the streets this weekend, they won't be conducting random stops to search for the violent offenders.
If there's a vehicle infraction, they'll pull a car over. If there's probable cause that they believe that individuals have committed a crime, they'll do an investigative stop. But we're just going to be doing everything that we're doing just at a much larger scale.
Chief Kroll also said that he's not worried about any retaliation from the public because his officers will be doing everything legally and lawfully this weekend. Reporting live in downtown Toledo, Sophia Perricone, NBC 24 News.